Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Happy
Hi.
spring.
Michelle. Peter,
Hi,
you have to
everyone.
unmute.
Yes,
Please.
please unmute yourself, Peter.
What can I put this on?
Oh, there's Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi,
Michelle.
good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Hi, Michelle.
but I'm getting dizzy because you're going all
I'm
over
sorry.
the
Don't
room.
look at my camera. I had work done on my computer and my camera did a little. I'm getting set up right now. Here I am.
There you are. Lovely knees, my dear.
Coming in for a
Lovely knees.
landing.
Since I see you guys, I moved offices and I had to reset everything up. And that's quite a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Little
did it.
electronic master, are we?
Hi, Donna
I'm far
D.
from it.
Hi, Donna D.
Hi, Donna D.
Hi, Donna D.
Hi.
Hello. I love the background. Just beautiful.
Yes.
I want to be there.
Yeah,
All
me
right.
too.
That
I
looks
want to be
great.
there.
I'm right beside you, Diane Joy.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say, Cindy?
I said I'm right there beside you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right there beside you.
Beach. Yep.
Has anyone else had quote unquote ascension flu?
I've had a
What's
sense of
that?
everything.
What's that?
I've actually been feeling a lot better than ever.
Oh, that's
Nice.
wonderful. How
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's
Yeah.
not bad for us right now, but oh my goodness, a month ago. Oh yeah, we were down and out.
Wow.
Feeling good's contagious. I love it.
Yeah, true. Much better now.
Good.
Where's Peter? Is the Peter on yet?
Peter is here.
Yeah, he's right here. He's right up above you on my screen.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Here's Peter. Hello, Peter.
Hey.
He was one of the first ones. So,
Wow.
So
yay.
everybody can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Good. The last time we talked about the full moon and it's next weekend. So now the precision is we have 7 days, 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after. And there's no other way to do it. So once we are ready and the key is instant balance, takes about 10 years to learn it if we make it the only priority. It takes longer to learn it if we have other priorities. So instant balance is key. And then you have awareness, you have practice, you have experience. But instant balance is the key. One thing, 2 words, it's that 10 years minimum. That's what it boils down to. So if you aren't making it your only priority, your 10 years grows. And the growth is to infinity. In other words, you never evolve.
Yay.
Yeah. So instant practice is the key.
Balance.
2 words in a decade. 2 words, one thing, instant balance. Your life will become magical once you become the master. My granddaughter has mastered it in past lives. So her life is kind of magical. It's just, but it's what she did in past lives. It's not what she's doing in this.
Makes sense.
So one of the things that makes it difficult is we're using this life to make our future lives better.
Mhm.
And we can do it in this life so we can make this life better. It's up to us. And it's only something that we can do. Nobody else can do it for us. So, any question?
I just wanted you, please, to go back a little bit because I couldn't quite understand what you were saying when you said party, or if you're doing.
Awareness. Awareness.
Yes.
Because if you're not aware of anything, even though it's there, it's not there for us.
Yes. But did anyone else? Sorry.
Instant balance, practice, experience, studies. It takes about 10 years minimum to learn instant balance.
And you said it might take longer if
we don't make it our only priority.
Priority.
Okay, thank
Priority,
you. That was
right?
the word.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Peter,
Yes.
I think I joined many of one in 2014. I'm not absolutely sure, but is it from 10 years from the time we're aware of how it all processes? Because we didn't learn that until 2 or 3 years ago, correct?
It depends, Diane. It depends on each individual.
So we can do it without knowing we're doing it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And Peter?
It's
Thank you, Peter. Interesting about past lives and our present moments now and creating the future lives, the future super cycles, bringing that in now. Could you talk more about bringing that in now?
okay.
Thank you.
The only reality is now. So we are where we are, period. And if we make instant balance our only priority, if we make instant balance our only priority, we can connect with oneness in 10 years. If we don't make this our only priority, then it takes longer. And longer can be forever. It's up to us. So basically, we're 10 years to infinity as a range.
Wow. Hmm.
Peter,
Yes.
does instant balance give us a kind of immunity from the various energetic swings that are evident in the field today?
Yes. And I talk about my granddaughter.
Hmm.
She achieved instant balance because of what she did in past lives. And her life has basically been magical. But the magic was developed in the past.
Yes.
And so when she came into this life, she had the magic.
Will there
Wonderful.
be others with this? I don't know if I can say spontaneous case of instant balance. Will there be others besides your granddaughter?
Because of past lives, you had a past life as Christopher Columbus. So you're further ahead than most. But if you don't make instant balance your only priority, not your main priority, your only priority, then you're not gonna capitalize on your past life's investment.
I can say that I've known that for several years, and the struggle, not really struggle, but it's to make it so, to make it a priority, and to make it seriously enough within ourselves, within our practice, within our daily routines, and to bring it forward. That's well, it's a challenge, but it's also, I feel that it's also it's us. It's how we choose to run our lives currently. So we have quantum and we have everything else. And we still, by default, most of us, me included, not willingly, but we have free choice or free will, but we still, by default, are using not excuses, but other, focused on other things, and that of course will be
the reason I'm so simple about instant balance is it takes a lot of practice and a lot of years. But if you don't do it, you don't progress. It's that simple. So, yes, you do it, or no, you don't. If you do it, it is your making instant balance your only priority, you can learn it in 10 years.
Yay!
It's up to us. That's the bottom line.
And we're
The
doing
main
it. We're
point.
doing it.
It's up to
Yeah.
us. Yes.
I mean, you guys
We're here.
tune in exactly. You're here every quarter. Now, let's just review my experience. I started 14,500 super cycles ago. That's a long time.
Give or take, right? Just give or take.
Well, there were 200 super cycles of false start. There was not enough awareness.
Right.
We were ready, but there wasn't enough awareness for 200 super cycles. So I can say that it took before the beginning by 200 super cycles. You can all do that. You probably all will do that. But if you stop, you stop. It's so simple.
He said.
Peter.
But we have to do it. There's no other approach.
We're doing it.
Right.
We're living.
And
We're
we
practicing.
are doing.
Peter,
Yeah.
Alex, now that you're there at Instant Balance, is it still a priority, or is it different than where we are? Obviously, it must be different than where we are, but
Yeah. It's something that back before the beginning, it was easy because you couldn't have experience without balance.
Mhm.
So in the beginning, balance was all there was. Over 14,500 cycles. We've added awareness. We've added practice. We've added experience. Those are all additions. Our beginning point was awareness.
Mm.
And then we had awareness came into instant balance. But until we had that instant balance or awareness, we were before the beginning.
Peter,
So
do you
the-
have, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Do you have to have experience on Earth in order to get instant balance?
Well, we've evolved now, and we have awareness. You,
We have-
you weren't even part of this, Diane, until 2014.
Correct.
So
But-
you had no awareness. Then,
You're right. Okay.
okay,
No quantum awareness because I wasn't aware of it.
correct. It was
So-
there, but you weren't aware.
Right.
What, Peter?
Yes.
It seems to me that awareness is probable and possible, but the definition of defining it as quantum awareness gives you more focus, and the focus allows instant balance. So what I'm saying is, in my case, I believe I've always been aware, and so that's great. Once I learned I was quantum, I was able to use that awareness to focus. That's in my case. So I believe it's possible for someone to be aware, but not be able to focus that awareness because they're not quite certain what it is until they learn about quantum.
Yeah, that's
That's part of the
yes.
experience.
So I've been aware for a all my life, but I didn't know what I was aware of until I
Right.
learned about quantum. And then I was able to take that awareness and focus it into becoming instant balance.
And there's just something beyond that. Everybody's unique because of this.
Correct.
That's what the word quantum does.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Peter, if you have a very difficult past lifetimes, does that make it more difficult in this particular lifetime to become instant balanced?
Diane, it worked exactly opposite.
Okay.
The more difficulty you've had in the past, what just ask yourself, why do you, nobody else, Time Burn, why do you show up each quarter?
Because I've had a real heck of a difficult life in this body right now.
It's the only place to be.
But the point is, you're here.
Yes, I that was my saving grace, frankly. Coming to many of one.
Thank you.
Because I was floundering before that. I didn't know where I was supposed to be, but I knew I was supposed to be somewhere else.
Thank you. Thank you. That was well said.
You were searching.
Yes, I was certain. And
Yes.
Searching.
I met you.
Certain.
I knew the minute I met you and I was with many of one that I was where I was supposed to be.
Right.
And that awareness then was extremely wonderful because I finally had some stability.
Yes. Yes.
There's a purpose. There's a purpose. When you gain that quantum awareness,
Yes.
it's a purpose.
Yes.
Yes. Purpose.
And
I
the purpose comes from completion.
From what?
Until you know and
Completion.
understand.
Completion.
Yeah.
Oh, completion. Yes.
The knowingness.
It's
That's-
very
I like that, the knowingness.
it's
Yeah.
very settling inside. You have a
Yeah.
foundation.
Yeah.
You have the answer to whatever it is out there because you're aware of your quantum nature, which solves every question for me.
Yeah.
Correct.
Makes it very
Quantum-
simple
Did.
to know
It's-
where you're supposed to be.
Yes.
The quantum
I mean-
awareness.
Ed understands this so well he writes about
Who?
Ed.
Oh, Ed. Yes.
it. Him. Yeah.
That's sweet of you. It's a. Can we discuss the magnificence in bringing our awareness to us in order to prioritize instant balance? Because these are wonderful aspects of what we're all bringing in together, Peter, and we're with you. So there was a moment where it was 1,000 super cycles, and then it evolved. It moved forward, and now we're looking at 14.5, and there was 200 where, okay, we rebooted. This is so magical as it is now. This is magnificent. It's just, thank you.
Well,
So
we all have a magnificence, and that has been the most recent event having a magnificence.
Yes.
And so we handle this earth when we're awake.
Yes.
Our magnificence handles everything else all the time.
Yes.
Peter, I'd like to ask a question. One of the things that I had in my past is I lived on an apartment in Los Angeles on a hill. It was called Hill Place, unbelievably. And one of my friends came by with a unicycle, and I got on the unicycle, and I was able to master that in just a very, very fraction of time. I got on it and I rode it. So it appears to me that we have the capacity to balance instantly what's causing us the problem. If we did it in the past, why can't we do it now? Is there a block of some kind?
We can do it now, Alfred. It's just there's so many other things in our way.
Yes.
This instant balance becomes difficult.
Distraction.
It's a distraction.
Yeah.
Right.
It
So
should be that our magnificence, because we do know that we want to do this, it should be that, like when I get up on that unicycle, it should know that I need to do this, and it's gonna give it to me instantly. It should happen.
it does, but it takes at least 10 years to get rid of all the other distractions.
Interesting. Thank you.
And we have to relearn to master our focus, because we are, a little bit of a slave of those mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
All this stuff.
and we really need to understand the process. That's very important. We just won't, one day we'll magically get it. Well, yes, but it takes a lot of work, and you will know all the steps and all the procedures and how they work. So we have to look at everything
It's like
With-
bringing all the
with-
magic forward.
Yes,
Truly.
and
It's
Truly.
Nuno, it's more than look. You have to learn everything.
yes.
Or rebooting.
Prioritize.
But I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in there, y'all. Don't you think there's something as an instant knowing that prevails once the quantum awareness is received and focused?
But it's never
doesn't
instant.
work that way, Rose. It works. You have to learn everything. And many ones started out over 1 million words. Over 1 million words. And it boils down to 5. So from 1 million to 5.
Amazing.
And those millions sounded like Greek to me when we
Yeah,
started.
they were. They incredibly great.
I could make
Probably even languages that hadn't been invented.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But the point is that we know everything. We have 4 minutes left.
Oh, you are aware.
So
We'll continue.
there's no other way to simplify it into balance that takes in your minimum with it of instant balance be your only priority. So if you have other priorities, you're going to take longer than 10 years. You have awareness, which basically allows you to start, Diane. And then you have practice, and you have experience, and
Yes.
you have your magnificence. It's part of you,
Yes.
not you, part of you.
Part of it.
But what that part of you does is handle everything when you're asleep and not all other parts of creation. So from over 1 million words to 5. That's a big reduction. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
A lot in between.
Yeah. And it's all distraction.
Yeah.
So when you focus on these other things, you're distracting yourself.
You're not
You're distracting yourself and you're slowing yourself down.
you're not talking about having to wash the dishes or anything like that. That's a priority. That
Correct.
okay. There's a lot of priorities in life that have to be done that, you're not really thinking about instant balancing at that point until you've experienced something with other people that can take you off balance, or you can allow yourself to get off balance. Is that what you're talking about?
The only person becoming off balance is Diane, you.
I know, but what I'm saying is something that's said or done, the chaos in the world or whatever, if you allow it to affect you, you're not going to be instant balanced, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So part of our learning is
Is
how
part of our practice is not allowing it to upset us.
exactly.
Okay, I want to make sure prioritizing just 3D stuff is not, we're not talking about that.
No,
Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna get this
but
disconnected.
you're doing it, yet you're not distracting yourself.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to get disconnected, though, you already
Yeah.
said it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, should we come back or what do you want to do? Yeah, I'm
So
gonna,
we have less than a minute.
yeah.